Hi students, today we discuss the respiratory organs in different animals. Respiratory organs in different animals. What are respiratory organs? The organs which helps in respiration or breathing. Respiration or breathing are called respiratory organs. The respiratory organs helps in breathing and respiration. What is breathing? Taking of air into the lungs and sending it out of the lungs is called breathing. So different animals possess different type of respiratory organs. First we discuss respiratory organs in invertebrates or non-chordates. Respiratory organs in invertebrates or non-chordates. Porifera. Poriferans are primary multicellular animals. The specific or specialized respiratory organs does not develop in the poriferans. Poriferans respire through cells in the body wall by simple diffusion. What is diffusion? The molecules moves from high concentration to low concentration is called diffusion. So in poriferans, cells in the body wall helps in the breathing or respiration. There is no specialized respiratory organs in porifera. Example of porifera is cycon. For example, this is a porifera. Poriferans possess double-layered body wall. So these are the cells of body wall. So these are the cells of body wall. So body wall has double layered membrane. Poriferans possess, the body of the poriferans possess large number of pores. For example, body wall has a pore. These are pores. Pores are two types. Poriferans possess two types of pores. These are ostia. Anterior end of the body possesses a opening, single opening called osculum, ostia and osculum. Next, the poriferans possess water canal system. Water canal system. Poriferans are aquatic animals which lives in the water. So, surrounding of the animals possess water. So, water is present around the animals. Now, the water enter into body cavity through ostia. This water pass out from the body cavity through osculum. So this is water canal system. The water which enter into body cavity contains O2. This O2 is absorbed by cells in the body wall by simple diffusion. At the same time, the cells produce CO2. This CO2 release into water from the body cells by simple diffusion. So, the body cells helps in respiration in porifera. There is no specialized respiratory organs. Next, Cnidaria. Example, Hydra. Cnidarians are also primary multicellular animals. So, the specialized respiratory organs are not developed in the cnidarian. So, cnidarians do not possess a specialized respiratory organ. So, here cnidarians respire through body wall by simple diffusion. So, body wall helps in respiration in the cnidarians. Body is covered by body wall. So the O2 cnidarians are also aquatic. So O2 from the water diffuse into body through body wall. Same way the CO2 from the body diffuse into water through body wall. So the body wall helps in breathing or respiration. Next, platyhelminths. The phylum Platyhelminths contains free-living animals and parasitic animals. The free-living animals respire through body wall. Respire through body wall. The free-living platyhelminths is example of free-living platyhelminth is planaria. Planaria is the free-living animal of platyhelminths. Next, parasitic. Parasitic animal of platyhelminths is tapeworm. Tapeworm is the parasitic animal of phylum Platyhelminths. The parasitic animals exhibits anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration. What is anaerobic respiration? Anaerobic respiration means without oxygen. Animal respire without oxygen. So parasitic platyhelminthes respire through anaerobic respiration. Next, phylum Nematoda. Phylum Nematoda also possess free living animals and parasitic animals. Example of free living animals is Rhabdites. Parasitic nematode is Ascaris. The free living animals of Nematoda respire through body wall by simple diffusion. But the parasitic animals exhibits anaerobic respiration. Anaerobic respiration without oxygen. So these are the nematodes. Next, phylum Annelida. Annelids possess moist skin. So the moist skin is the respiratory organ of Annelida. So the respiratory gases like O2 and CO2 exhale through moist skin by simple diffusion. Example earthworm. Earthworm possess moist skin which helps in respiration, but Nereis is also a annelid. It possesses parapodia. Sides of the body. Example, this is Nereis. Nereis body is divided into segments. Each segment possesses a pair of parapodia. These are the parapodia. The parapodia helps in respiration in Nereis. So parapodia are the respiratory organs of Nereis. So these are the respiratory organs in phylum Annelida. Next, phylum Arthropoda. Arthropoda possess different type of respiratory organs. Example, prawn. Prawn possess gills. So gills are the respiratory organs of prawn. Prawn and crayfish also. Crayfish. So prawn and crayfish possess gills. Next, cockroach or insects. Cockroach is an insect. Insects, millipede, centipede, and ticks. Contains trachea. So insects, millipede, centipede, ticks are the examples of arthropoda which possess trachea. So trachea is the respiratory organs of insects, millipede, centipede, ticks. Next, spider, scorpion. Spider and scorpion contains book lungs. Book lungs are the respiratory organs of spider, scorpion. Next, limulus. Limulus is also the example of phylum Arthropoda. Limulus possess book gills. So book gills are the respiratory organs of limulus. So these are the different respiratory organs in arthropoda. Next, phylum mollusca. Molluscans possess gills. Gills in the molluscans are called ctenidia. Ctenidia. Some molluscans possess pulmonary sac or lung. Aquatic molluscans possess gills. Gills in the molluscans are called ctenidia. Some molluscans possess pulmonary sac or lung. So these are the example. Snail. Snail is the best example of mollusk. Next, phylum Echinodermata. Echinodermates possess papulae and tube feet. So papulae, dermal branchiae or papulae are the and tube feet are the respiratory organs of Echinodermata. Example, starfish. Starfish. Next, hemichordata. Hemichordate. Hemichordates possess pharyngeal wall or gills. Pharyngeal wall or pharyngeal gills. So the pharyngeal wall is the respiratory organs of hemichordata. Example, Belanoglossus. Belanoglossus. So these are the respiratory organs of non-invertebrates or non-chordates. Now the respiratory organs in chordates. Chordates. First, Urochordata. Example, herd mania. Herd mania animal is the example of Eurochordata. Eurochordata is a class of chordata. The Reminia or Eurochordates possess pharyngeal wall. So the pharyngeal wall is the respiratory organs of Eurochordata. Next to Cephalochordata. Cephalochordata is the class of chordata. Cephalochordates, example, branchiostoma. So the branchiostoma, cephalochordates possess pharyngeal wall. Pharyngeal wall is the respiratory organs of cephalochordata. Next to cyclostomes, fishes and larvae of amphibians possess gills. So gills are the respiratory organs of cyclostomes, fishes and larvae of amphibians. Next, adult amphibians possess lungs, skin and buccopharyngeal cavity. So buccopharyngeal cavity, skin and lungs helps in the respiration to amphibians. So amphibians, respiratory organs of amphibians are lungs, skin and buccopharyngeal cavity. So frog, example of amphibia. Example of amphibia is frog. Best example is frog. Frog respire through lungs, skin, moist skin and buccopharyngeal cavity. Next, reptiles. Example, snakes. Birds, mammalians. Example, human beings. Reptiles, birds, mammals possess lungs. So lungs are the respiratory organs of reptiles, birds and mammals. So these are the different respiratory organs in chordates. So respiratory organs helps in the breathing. Breathing means taking of air into the lungs and sending it out of the lungs. Our respiratory organs is called breathing. So